Ghostbusters!
Right, okay folks, welcome to another kind of playthrough video type thing. I don't really do review videos, I just play them and yeah, talk shite. Ghostbusters, released in 1984 by Activision. It came out for all the popular micros, including the C64, which was the original and the best in my opinion. Spectrum, I think it also came out in the Amstrad CPC. Oddly, it never got a release on 16-bit machines. I think it might have had a release for the NES and possibly the Master System, or the Master System and possibly the NES. Can't remember exactly. But I did buy this game back in the day. It came in a kind of clamshell, black plastic clamshell. The game was huge. The film was massive, as was the theme tune by Ray Parker Jr. I think his name was. And yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a landmark game. It came out right at the right time when Ghostbusters was still, I think, in the cinema. You know, it was the game that if you went into any local kind of video store, you can guarantee this was the game they had on the C64. You had all these snotty little kids pressing spacebar. But yeah, it's a game I've not played for a long time. I might have played it in a live stream at some point, but I've not played it properly in, you know, 39 years. So I'm going to give it a go. The reason I'm actually making this video right now is because I've just finished watching the latest Ghostbusters film. The one all about the ice, can't remember exactly what it's called. Frozen something or another. Really good. I really enjoyed it. I mean, the franchise is one of these franchises, a bit like Jaws. The first film was epic. The second one was a bit nah, and then the third one, you know, it just got. I don't think there was a Ghostbusters 3, but there was a one with an all kind of female cast. I don't know, about 10 years ago. I thought it was actually alright. It got a lot of kind of bad press. I thought it was alright. And then there was a new one came out about maybe 3-4 years ago. It had the original cast in it, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, etc. It's not bad. It's not bad. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but the one that came out this year actually in the cinemas, I enjoyed it. It kind of felt, no pun intended, it had the spirit of the original Ghostbusters. A lot of like little kind of Easter eggs, little kind of nods to the original film. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start playing this game. So F1 to start. Excuse me. Now, I'll wait for the game to start actually before I start talking. Right, last name first. It's going to be Meister. Name. Do you have an account? No. Now, if you play the game and you end up with more money than you start, then it gives you an account number which you can then type in. Obviously I can't afford a high performance station wagon. I'm going to go for number 2, the hearse. Yeah, I'm going to get one of them. I'm going to that. I think that shows you when the Marshmallow Man's about to appear. No, it's not, because that's that there. Image intensifier. It makes the ghosts that you're trying to catch easier to see. Peaky energy detector. Yeah, that shows you how much peaky energy there is. If you don't have that, I don't think it tells you. Ghost bait. Yep. And then we'll get that. And then we just want to get the rest. And traps. I think I can maybe afford 3, can I? Yeah. Not got enough for 4. Right, that's fine. E to end. Now, when you're playing this game, what you don't want to do is just go moving about for the sake of it, because then it takes your car drives to where you're going, and you're not really achieving anything. Used to always interest me. You can see there when you move about, you'll see the little icon wobbling about. Now, I used to be pretty good at this. Let's see if the old skills are still there. Nope. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to go driving about for the sake of it. So what you're probably better doing, I know I've still got two two traps. So I'll just wait for a wee bit. Now when you get to like the house, if it was a house above, you hold the joystick in the direction of what side of the building you want to go to. When I first played this back in the day, I remember I didn't actually figure that part out. And then I would get to a building and it like be nothing there. Now the reason I've moved over that, there you go, you'll now see that I've kind of stunned the ghosts, or I haven't stunned them as such, but I've driven towards them and then I can soak them up. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, you know what, when you look at the game now, it's quite simplistic. I mean, there's a lot of, it's pretty basic. You know, I mean, this bit, the only thing you really do is soak up ghosts. I mean, moving from left to right at the moment does nothing. But it's like Beachhead, when you put all the parts together, you end up with a really good fun game, and that's what this is. Obviously programmed by David Crane, who was a bit of a legend in the C64. I mean, he did, what was it, Amazing Tennis, he did Pitfall, who can forget Pitfall, he did Little Computer People. Right, what I'm going to do is go down and replenish the traps. Now every ghost you'll see Zool, that's the kind of epicentre of the evil. Every ghost that gets to Zool, you'll see the PK energy meter. It's going up sort of 1 unit per second, but the more ghosts that get to the get into Zool, the faster the PK energy thing goes up. Right, I'll just sit here for a second. It did get a release on, yes, it did get a release on all the 8 bits. This, for my reckoning, is the best. It's quite a slow game to begin with, but the longer the game goes on, it does pick up. You could be excused for thinking that this was like an early Sim City. It'd be interesting to know if the guy that wrote Sim City, was it Sid Meier? I can't remember. Was inspired by Ghostbusters. Oof, that was lucky. Now to soak up the ghosts, you've got to, I think the car has got to be in contact with the ghost. Well, let's put it to the test. Yeah, you can't soak it up unless you're actually touching it. Ooh, that was a bit lucky. Let's just jump across and get some more traps. Yeah, when you think about the game, what are you actually doing? You're moving that thing, you're pressing fire button to soak a ghost, and then you've got the main hub of the game, which is which is to capture the ghost. So there's actually very little gameplay in it. Every now and again, you will get a marshmallow man. The ghosts will try and converge to form a marshmallow man, and what you need to do is press B as quickly as possible to kind of thwart his intentions. If you don't, he will stamp all over New York buildings and wreak havoc, which you then have to pay for. Yeah, that's been always the quickest way to do this game, is just to wait for the ghost to go underneath where one of your sort of streams is going to be, and then just push him across into the line of fire. Let's go down and get some more. I mean, looking at the game now, it does look pretty basic, but again, it was great fun. You only have to kind of touch the ghosts. Let's just go up here. I'm obviously wasting time. Let's come down here. This game came out, I don't know, 2 years later. Would it have been released by Ocean? Probably, because Ocean, they became the kind of go-to company for film tie-ins, to the point that film companies would actually go to Ocean and say, do you want to make a game of our film? But obviously, it's rubbish. Do you lose money? No, you don't. You just lose a trap, waste a bit of time. Yeah, it's still going slow. You'll see there it's going up kind of 1 energy unit per second, but that does speed up pretty quick. Ah, right, I just tells you how many guys you've got and how many traps you've got. Yep. Let's go and get these bad boys. I'll go into here, get that like so. Ghostbusters! I don't think you could have really made a better kind of Ghostbusters game for an 8-bit. I mean, it's David Crane really gave it a lot of thought when he was making this. And the distance on the map is relative to the amount of time it takes you to actually get there. So if you kind of move up and down on the same axis, oh bugger, it will take longer. He slimed me. Yeah, and you'll see there, it's starting to get a bit quicker. Now the key in the lock, I can't remember the significance. I know in the film when they two come together, that's when it kind of unlocks the gates of hell. You can't do anything to affect them. Like, let's go up here. Backpack men are all out of action. Alright, okay. Damn it. Yeah, that's right. When you get slimed, then you effectively lose one man. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move up here in readiness for the ghosts, rather than drive about and get them. I'll tell you what, let's go and get that thing.
Ghostbusters!
Again, I mean, the speech was revolutionary. I can't remember what came first. It was either this or it was Impossible Mission. I can't remember exactly. Berkeley Systems did the speech in both blew our minds. You see there, I must have gone to the wrong side of the building. If they made this game now, then they would probably have different ghosts, whereas in this one it was the same. I'm not sure why David Crane couldn't have incorporated a couple of different sprites. We've got to get that, and then we'll go along here. Yeah, it is kind of quite slow to begin with. There's a lot of just sort of waiting about, but it does start to pick up pretty quick. And the quicker it picks up, the quicker it picks up. think you get the same. I think you get the same amount of points per ghost, or I don't know if you get more depending on how quickly you capture it. I'm not sure. You'll see the PK energy meter is going up a wee bit quicker. Not much. Oh, let's go along there. Always better checking the number of traps after you finish a job, so you can go and replenish them when you're hanging about doing nothing. Bugger.
He slimed me.
Ideal if you can get two buildings next to each other.
Ghostbusters.
You can almost not bother with the streams and just rely on your reaction to fire the trap. I think I've got one trap left. Ah, that's fine, I've got two. I don't know if where they appear on that screen is affected by where you actually, if you just brush against them in the map, do they appear further away? I'm not quite sure, I'll try that in a second.
Ghostbusters.
We've got one trap left. Right, so I've just touched him there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass through him right in the middle, like that. So let's just go over here. So, nah, I don't think it's got anything to do with that. I think it's completely random as to where they appear. Because he appeared almost central, and he appeared over there, so where you brush against them has no bearing on where they appear on this screen. Now you need to be mindful of the Marshmallow Man. He will, when the four ghosts converge into one, you've got probably a couple of seconds to drop the bait by pressing B, so you're probably better having your finger over the B button when you get to this bit. Yeah, all you really need to do there is kind of tease it towards the trap and then hit the button. I reckon the Marshmallow Man's going to appear pretty quick, anytime soon. I'm going to come down and get my traps. Did I have any? I had one. It's fine. Ooh, it's starting to hot 'em now, folks. And you'll see the peaky energy thing is going a lot quicker now. I mean, the Sid tune, it's no Monty in the Run, but you know what? It's not bad.
Ghostbusters!
Keep your finger on that B button. Now, when the city's peak energy gets to 10,000, that's when you get the opportunity to. Oh, bugger.
Ghostbusters!
Come on.
Ghostbusters!
Yep, you see that. It's going to marshmallow alert. He looks pissed off because I've thwarted his attempt to destroy the city. I've not got any traps, or have I? No. It's 2 in the space of about 20 seconds, so you need to be keep your wits about you, folks.
Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters!
Get ready for another Marshmallow Man attack. Getting to the end of the game. Yeah, if you don't hit B, then he does forum the Marshmallow Man. Sorry, the Marshmallow Man forums, and then he stomps. Oh bugger! I was too busy rubbing my eye there. He forums and then wreaks havoc by stomping up and down on various buildings. The closer you get to 10,000, the more Marshmallow Man attacks you get. Obviously, the more you hoover up the ghosts, the longer you prolong the game. And hopefully make more money in the process. Oh, B. There we go. If you wait too long, they do piss off. So you have to be fairly quick.
Ghostbusters!
Oh, what did I do that for? Too late. Or too soon, I should say.
Find me.
Now the last bit of this is when the peak energy gets to 10,000 and you see the Marshmallow Man. You've got to try and get under his legs. B. It's almost end of the game. Right, that's the end of the game, folks. All the ghosts have got to Zool. Now what we want to try and do is run in here. Easier said than done. Can I run diagonally? Oh, I can actually. I'm going to try that. Nope. I think you get 3. I've done this once, I think. Oh, bollocks. Oh well, you get 2. There we go. That's Ghostbusters by Activision Software, programmed by David Crane in 1984. It's a simplistic game. Doesn't look like much now. Back in the day, it was, it created a lot of interest. That's the first time I've played it properly in, as I say, it's probably 39 years, and I've got to say, I had great fun. Hopefully you did too. As always, folks, thank you very much for watching.
He slimed me!